joking. It's not 54 of them.
105.6.
4,700.
That's what Cooper would say. Introduce yourself.
Oh, me? Okay. Hey guys, so I am Robin.
What's the name of our podcast, Robin?
Our podcast is the CareFree
Imperfect
MomCast. Yay!
So today is going to be our first take, or 50th take of the podcast intro. So there's going to be a lot of giggles,
There's going to be a lot of giggles,
a lot of
all the
things
time.
we don't know what we're doing.
Because
We're imperfect and we're carefree. So, it just fits.
yes, absolutely.
And we don't know how to talk to a ring light because that's what we're looking at. Let's be honest.
This is true.
We're really looking at the living room.
Which is gorgeous.
It is beautiful. Very Buddhist. But anyway, as Robin said, it's the Carefree Imperfect MomCast. But yeah, tell me a little bit about you and why you want to be on the podcast, or why you're co-hosting with the podcast, us together.
Well, honestly, because good old pal here was like, hey, let's start a podcast. So I was like, okay, cool, let's start a podcast. I would really love to get my bubbly personality out there
Very
and maybe
bubbly.
make you put a smile on your face, maybe a little giggle in your pants,
That's a new one.
Yeah,
We could put that on a shirt.
we should put that on a shirt.
Giggle in your pants.
Yeah.
Most people say, like, tinkle in your pants.
Or a giggle in your box. We'll
Yeah,
get
that.
your giggle box going.
Yeah.
That sounds better.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
She's a chicken mom, by the way.
I'm a chicken mom. I'm a dog mom. I'm a boy mom. I'm a girl mom too. I've got a girl, and she's pregnant. She's gonna make me a grandma. Yay! At 35.
You old.
So old. Anyways, what else? I work from home and I homeschool my kids. So, and I hang out with her once a week. Well, it's going to be more than once a week now.
Because we're momcasters.
Because we're momcasting it up.
Well, she's boring. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so boring. I'm the boring one.
No, anyway. We're trying to put a podcast together, and this is kind of like breaking the ice, I guess. Because literally,
Yeah, because we're really awkward right now.
very awkward. Who knows what her husband's hearing, if he can hear anything at the moment. I don't know.
He's probably in there going, these girls, because he's talking to his buddies right now, and he's probably in there going, these girls are crazy. They're nuts. It's perfect what they're doing right now.
My whole hip popped. Wow, you kind of put all that in a nutshell. Like, I'm Chelsea, by the way. I am 29. I have 2 kids. I almost 3 kids. I can count my husband as a kid, so 3 kids. It's kind of full time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got dogs, horses. Most of y'all already know that, but people who don't know, horses and dogs, dance, fitness. We're kind of going to bring everything to each episode, I guess. Everything. We don't really have a niche.
No niche.
We're just going to be...
No
like
niche in a niche.
Like she said, bubbly, so we're going to be like popping everywhere. Pop.
Yep.
But yeah. I just ran out. I don't know what to say now.
You ran out of stuff to
I
say
ran out of
already?
things to say.
No way.
My brain's running 100 miles an hour. But no, my goals for the podcast would be real talk. When I listen to podcasts, because I do listen to a lot of podcasts, they're either about financial, family, friends, they're motivational. But every time you hear a podcast, it's from somebody who's well known.
Yeah.
Somebody who's got a lot of followings. And that's great, but I feel like there's a bunch of people, like in our community or just anywhere, who don't have a following, but they have a story to tell. And maybe their story or their testimony can help another person out. That's kind of what my goal is, to like bring positivity And, like I said, bubbly. Be bubbly. Make your giggle box giggle. Or like Jack in a Box.
Right.
So that's kind of my goals for the podcast anyway. So shed some light to people who might have some testimonies and help other people out. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, because I mean, like, the world today is like cruel. So why don't put some kind of something out there that makes people not think about what's going on out there, and they can kind of be like, oh my gosh, they are just like we are.
Yeah, we want to bring the real life to you because we're just boring,
So
people.
boring.
But we're moms, and we both have two totally different types of jobs. You'll hear about later on, hopefully. And we want to hear from other people, so we're gonna put out some forms for other people to come in if we want to hear your stories. I had something else I was going to say, and then my mouth. I don't know where it went.
Don't you hate that? You'll just be sitting there talking, and the next thing you know, it's just like, yep, it's gone.
And I always wonder why my kid can't remember anything. That's probably what happens.
And you're sitting there going, if you pull your head out your butt,
I know.
you might could remember stuff. And then I'm sitting over here going, if you pull your head out your butt.
Well, what's bad is, like, I can be, this is how my brain works, okay? So I can be, like, doing the dishes. You're a fly. I'm about to kill you, fly. I could be doing the dishes, and then my brain's like, oh, I got to turn the wash machine on. I'll go run in there, turn the wash machine on, forget about my dishes, and then go think about something in the bathroom to go clean, and then guess what? The dishes are still sitting here 3 hours later.
Yeah.
That's how my brain works.
I guess the same way.
Work.
You have like 4 or 5 different things going at the same time, and you didn't even mean to.
Yes.
I do that all the time.
I don't even know how I get to work.
It's got to be like a natural thing. It's like the car is driving itself. Instead of you're driving it, you're just behind the wheel.
It really is, because
it's just on autopilot.
Sometimes I'll be on my phone, and sometimes I wonder
how
it even made it to point A to point B. I know that's bad, but we're just being honest here.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of your goals too, ain't it? To, like, I guess, bring some light to other people.
Yeah, bring some light to everybody. Get them to know that they're not alone in whatever you're going through. What are you going in? Whatever you're going through.
We get our words twisted very well.
All the time.
Yeah.
So
it's normal.
Very normal. So if you're like us, it's okay. You're not alone.
Yeah, you're completely normal-ish.
Or are we? Yes, we are.
Very normal-ish. Gotta have the ish in there. I sound like my voice is, like, really cracky today. I don't know why. Anyway, it's allergies. I guess allergy season has come back around.
Well, I just love the allergy season. There ain't nothing more that I love to do than to wake up with,
stuffy nose and
sneezing and sounding like I got a cold, but really I don't. It's just the pollen falling.
The pollen falling.
The pollen's falling on the ground.
It's stuck.
And it's getting in my nose.
But the podcast will definitely be, like, there will be no, if you have advice or you have stories, we will keep names out because we're not here to drag anybody down, and we're not here to bring any negative, can't think of the word. It's all positive, okay? We don't want no drama. We'll keep people's names out of stuff if we're, like, telling stories or giving advice or stuff like that. We'll do that. But that's kind of my thing.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of advice I'd be good at giving. A lot of good advice. Maybe. We'll see.
But we'll get it together eventually.
We will get it together. I mean, this is just day 1.
Day 1, when we said, what, cut 152,000?
Yeah, something like that. Don't worry. Never mind, I'm not going to tell you that.
We'll have it all together eventually, but you're just going to have to keep listening in, and, yeah.
Just enjoy
Our struggles will be your struggles now.
Yes.
Basically.
Exactly. And like, if you ever want to know about something, also just let us know, and we'll try to touch on that kind of topic too. Also, so like, give us any kind of feedback that you can think of or whatever, so that we can kind of meet what word am I looking for?
We're trying to figure out our niche, so it'll help if we get a lot of feedback back on what people want to hear from us.
Right.
Because we're not perfect at anything, but we'll give it our best.
Sure ain't, but I will tell you one thing. I'll tell you what I've been through.
Your dog.
I'll tell you what I've experienced and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
To kind of maybe let you know, like, maybe you're sitting there thinking that you're going through this stage in your life or whatever, and you think that it's not ever going to end, but then you find out that somebody else went through the same thing or something similar. So it's always good to know that somebody else is out there that's going through the same thing.
Yes, and you never know until you actually talk to somebody. So
yeah,
we're open ears and no judgment.
No judge zone here.
No. Just like my dance class.
That's
the
right.
door is... I don't know where
you
the
be
door
you,
is.
boo. That's what she says all the time.
You do you, boo. And when in doubt, squat it out.
That's right.
Yeah. Noise.
All this noise in this house.
Song.
Anything else? Like, what else are we gonna?
I think that's kind of it for this intro, I guess, because I'm sure we're gonna think of something when we cut it off.
We're gonna be like, dadgummit.
And you're gonna shake the camera.
Maybe it didn't shake the
Maybe
camera.
it didn't. Maybe not.
I mean, we fixed that so that it
maybe my voice
shake.
will be better. I sound like I'm dying. Okay, it's not like I'm dying. I'm not dying. But
She's not.
probably somewhere mentally, but you know. But we're gonna try to link all of our socials, all of our pages, and everything where you can reach us, and the forums where if you want to give out, or if you have questions about advice or want to be on here with us, you can fill it out.
Yep. And just know also that if you do fill out a form and we don't choose you right off, that don't fret. We might choose you down the road.
Yes, it just may not be at the right time. So, yeah. Don't take it the wrong way if we don't pick you.
Right.
Oh, we're not doing a casting. We just want stuff that's fitting for the podcast, you know.
Yeah.
At the time.
Yeah, so just throw us out your ideas, what you might want to hear from us, what you want to know that we've experienced maybe, that you've kind of went through. Want to know if you've went through it? We've went through it? What did I just say?
I think you said the same thing twice, but
I did.
And you twisted it around.
I did. Because I get tongue-tied all the time. But, yeah.
Well, I think that's all I got to talk about right now.
Yeah, me too.
We do talk a lot, so we're just very...
We're not nervous, really. We're just... No, I don't feel like that we're nervous. I think that we're just...
We're very awkward talking to a camera because our conversation started in a car going to dance class.
Yeah.
We would not shut up. We would just...
Ever. Like, maybe we should do that one day and then just act like we're not even talking to you guys.
Yeah, just like do a car.
Just do a car one, and y'all would be like, oh my God, these girls never shut up.
Yeah, car rides with Chelsea and Rob.
But anyways, yeah, I think that's about it too. Like, we're going to try to make sure that this takes off and everything, and we're going to post something weekly for you guys to listen to, and hope that y'all get some kind of inspiration, maybe.
Yeah, inspiration, motivation.
Another
thing is, in some of our next podcasts, to hopefully like play some games with each other, like questions and stuff. It's gonna make it fun, and I'm gonna ask questions to Robin during the podcast, so she's not gonna know how to answer it until then. So yeah, we're gonna have games. We're just gonna have a lot of fun. So I hope you hit the subscribe button, and yeah, and share, and please write a review, please.
Yes, write a review, and be nice.
Give us 5 stars.
10. Do 2 5-star reviews.
Make 2 Google accounts. No. Google, Hotmail.
Yeah, do it on everywhere. Anyways. All right, well, that's it, right? We done today?
Yeah.
All right, well, that's it for the CareFree.
We're still learning the name a little bit.
Okay.
The CareFree
Imperfect MomCast. Okay, bye.